Our adventurers made camp, resting for the night, after defeating the dragon army soldiers at their checkpoint. However, during one of their watches, they noticed something on the horizon. Going forth to explore, they came across an arcane gate. Getting too close to the unstable magic, they awakened some kind of guardian. It overwhelmed them, but at the same time a dragon army patrol passed through. Finishing off the guardian, they took our adventurers as prisoners of war. They have now been relocated to a camp far to the north.
So, last we left off, Krot had managed to sneak in by bluffing his way past the guards. Meanwhile, Druvol had convinced them that he was now a convert and wished to serve in the dragon army. Meanwhile, everyone other than Griffle is locked up in the cages. Griffle, the rest of the party does not know this, but you did eventually meet up with the scout unit that was sent forward and handed over the prisoners. However, the rest of the forward spearhead never returned, and you had to take down camp all by yourself.
Where are these guys? And what? At the camp? I don't really know anything, do I?
No, you don't have many details.
Other than the direction that we went to look at the light. That'd be about the only thing he knows of where we went.
Yeah, that direction. But for those of you that are in the camp, Krot and Druvol, as well as anyone else that might have an idea, what are your plans?
When's the cage in?
How many people are in the guard tower?
What was that?
How many people
Krot?
How many people are in the tower?
Make a perception check. You're not sure. You know there's people up there, but you're not sure if it's just one guy or if there's a couple, like, trading spots. You know, maybe some of them are ducking down or sitting. But you know there's people up there. Are you two, Druvol and Krot, are you overlaid on each other? Is that why I can only see Krot?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just double checking.
I moved one area, he moved down the other.
I recall now. But yes, does anyone else have any particular plans?
What's the cage made out of?
Oh yeah, the cage. Allow me to doubly check.
I'm also gonna roll in with the investigation to see how the condition of the cage.
Yeah, an investigation would suffice.
Nice. Or can I actually just use perception?
You could use either.
Okay, because I'm trained in perception. The same as my passive.
Yep. The cages are made of wrought iron.
I don't think you're breaking that anytime soon.
Despite what the artwork looks like, they are made of iron. They are not simple bamboo or wooden sticks.
Hey, bamboo would be much stronger than the wooden sticks, that's for sure.
Oh yes. What are you doing now, Druvol?
Well, I'm gonna talk to Krot. It's like, I want you to try to sneak in to the big tent. I'm like pointing, since we're in my tent, I'm like pointing towards it through the, the wall, so he kind of knows the direction. I mean, it's the only big tent there, I think.
It is the only big tent.
They're all big tents to him.
There's a chest with a copper egg sphere thing. We can't let them keep that. I'm gonna try to cause a distraction or do something. That's about all I got for a plan. What do you think?
Sure.
I just gotta figure out how to get them all out. But then I'm just gonna kind of wait for a bit, kind of at the front of my tent, thinking.
All right. Are you going to act on that, Krot?
Yeah.
So I'll need another stealth check from you.
Holy shit.
All right. Where are you going? What you doing?
I'm going to that big tent.
Quiet. There is also possibly one guy in there.
Well, this big old Sivak Draconian appears to be starting to nod off. It's been a long night, and the guard has not changed yet. It looks like he's having trouble staying awake. Does not see you creeping near the entrance. You go inside?
Yep.
All right.
This way. Is this just like a training ground down here? Shooting? I see.
Where did
Down
you
by
go?
the minute.
Yes, that's a training ground. There is training dummies, but you do notice that the two legionaries are sparring with each other.
I'm just gonna kind of watch them. Second, looking in there.
They appear to be very well trained, very professional. Meanwhile, Krot, inside the hut, larger than the others in the camp, made of hide stretched over a wooden frame with bone spikes protruding from the ground around it. Inside there is a desk, the ornate chest, and a number of other small odds and ends laying around. And what appears to be the commander, the hobgoblin, who is currently asleep on his cot.
Where's the chest at? Is it by
The
his
chest,
cot?
it's next to his desk. So assume, let me zoom in a bit. Assume that he is asleep on this side of the room, and his desk is on this side of the room.
And I did tell Krot, I do remember I did tell Krot last time where the key was, but
The key is on him.
yeah. I know, I remember telling him that. But
We're gonna go to the chest.
All right. Head over to the chest. It is a very fancy-looking chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it.
All right. Make your check. It does not open. This is a very high-quality lock.
The key.
I mean, from what Druvol told you, the key is around the Hobgoblin Commander's neck. He wears it.
I guess I'll keep trying to pick it.
Well, it's going to take you some time to try again.
Yeah. I figured.
You know, Druvol, what are you doing?
kind of glancing back behind me, looking at these guys that are watching the cages. And
I mean, they're on guard duty. Earlier in the day, earlier in the day and even earlier in the night, they may have some fun poking and prodding at their prisoners, but at this point it's getting late, and seeing as several of the prisoners are just trying to make themselves comfortable and sleep, a lot of these guards are paying less attention. Some of them are just kind of leaning up against walls now, or this guy's actually sitting on the rack as if it's a seat, or like the way you might sit up on a table. And this guy's leaning up against the post of that cage. But the actual jailer, so to speak, is much more alert and on guard.
okay. I'm just reading the effects of stuff. If somebody else wants to speak up right now while I'm reading, you can.
Well, why don't you give another thieves' tool to attempt, Krot?
I mean, definitely one of my ideas was to release this creature somehow and let it rampage on our enemies, but I have no way of releasing him
I
without...
thought about that too.
Your second attempt is more successful, and you manage to pop open the padlock.
What's inside?
Inside, you see a massive bronze orb. It's actually... How tall are you?
I think he said like 3 feet.
Yeah, 3 feet.
Yeah, it's as big as you.
Oh lord.
Oh, see, when you were describing it, you never said that. I wasn't picturing it that that big, and it's like
Yeah, I didn't think it was that big, but no, I double checked.
Oh, take it out.
You going to grab it?
Yeah.
All right. Your movement's going to be halved while you're carrying that thing around,
Yeah. So. What,
and you
20?
can't dash while sneaking. So, what's your movement? 30?
40.
Your movement's 40?
Yeah, because I took the mobile.
Oh yeah, then yeah, you can only move 20 feet per turn. You can't dash, and your movement is halved.
Was this guard awake? Like when we walked out? Like, was he more attentive?
No, he wasn't any more attentive. In fact, he kind of looks like he's purposely trying to sneak around the corner to nap.
Okay, well, we'll put it in.
I'm gonna walk back this way, kind of glancing in here, keeping an eye on these guards.
But yeah, you get out of the tent and you're holding this massive bronze orb that's as big as you.
Yeah, let's go there.
You go in front of the tent.
Can you make it in? Can you make it in the tent?
No. Take that, make it in the door of the tent.
Yeah, make it in the door and then set the egg down inside it.
Oh, in the tent. There was no two.
Okay, plan 1 succeeded.
Oh, I had it in the corner of the tent.
After
Shut
about 10 minutes, I'm gonna walk back around. And
After
go back
10
in
minutes.
my-
All right,
Yeah,
we should probably start getting some initiative up so we know
yeah.
this is becoming a little dungeon crawly. If you're gonna take that long, then other people would have had tons of time to do stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what's he doing there?
Well, that's why I was like, well, I'm doing, this stuff. Is like anybody else can speak up?
Well, Karnax, you have the initiative. You do anything inside your cage?
How are the guards looking?
Most of the Draconians are pretty inattentive and starting to be dreary, if not outright. They're not asleep, but they're letting their eyes rest. Meanwhile, the Hobgoblin Jailer is the only one who's actually alert and looking around.
I have everything I can do.
All right. Just end your turn.
Yeah.
Matthias.
I think for now I'll just lean against my cage, kind of looking over towards Druvol's location, seeing what he's up to.
Kenna has decided to just go to sleep. It is late. Anything that has been happening for the night has already happened as far as she's concerned. Griffle.
So much light around here.
That there is.
I'm going to move up here. Try and stay out of light as much as I can. And take a look and see if I see any movement happening.
Just the occasional movement from up in this watchtower up here. You see troops walking around, looking out. And you can definitely hear the sounds of combat from over here. But if you glance around the corner, you can make out what appear to be a pair of minotaurs that are sparring.
I'm going to hold right there for now.
Naomi?
I'm just gonna keep praying.
Krot.
so I'm gonna drop the orb thingy. Find something like it's covered. I'm gonna sneak back in here. Shut the chest.
Alright. You shut the chest. You do anything else while you're in there?
See, you should have stayed in the chest. That way, when he opens it next, you can be like, crossbow to the face.
I go back in the tent.
That your turn?
Yep.
Druvol?
Can I see Griffle?
Probably not. You'd have to make a perception check. You definitely don't with your passive.
Perception. Because I'm kind of like going around. Oh, wow.
Only because of that.
Yeah. It's like I'm like
Only-
sitting in my head on a swivel, like looking around, like.
Put it this way.
Okay.
Even with your crit, you didn't roll high enough.
Oh, jeez.
But you did crit. So I will say that you catch a glimpse of a Kender walking around, which is interesting because you don't remember there being any Kenders that you've seen in the camp other than the one that was in the cage. And it didn't look like her.
Let's put those zero.
Do I leave him by himself? He should be able to handle himself. I'm going to go back to my tent. Like, did you get it? Giant
Yep.
orb in the middle of my room.
No, you shoved it in the corner under some blankets.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Next thing is to get the group out of those cages. We're definitely gonna need a distraction for that one.
At your turn.
Yeah. I can't really do anything else.
Back to Karnax.
Are we making noise yet?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Well, I was asking in general. Are we making noise now? Or am I still waiting for people to be sneaky?
I mean, you technically don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, you
Oh, I said outside of.
as a character are not aware of anything having changed.
Other than Tyler coming in here earlier and.
He barely like walked in and
He-
kind of
he,
glanced
like,
around.
Came up
Yeah.
to here, and that was about it.
No, earlier he came up to here to grab equipment with
Oh.
chests.
Oh yeah, you saw him do that. You saw
Oh,
him
he-
grab his equipment.
That's what I'm asking. Have I heard any noises yet? Anything going off? But
I mean, you hear combat technically. You hear the sound of sword and shield clattering and clashing.
I
And
know.
moves.
But I haven't seen any signal yet. So I'll continue waiting.
Matthias,
I shall also wait again.
Griffle.
Is Matthias on mute?
What?
No,
Because every time you say his name, I have not heard him talk.
that's odd because he's talked plenty. He just ended his turn.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard
Hello?
him since we started.
Weird.
Can you put him mute in general?
I've heard him every time.
Yeah, me too. We Tyler has him muted.
No.
Griffle, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, it is your turn.
I'm going to move up here then.
Okay.
And try to get like in the little section here as close as I can and keep watching and listening. Hello?
All right.
Oh.
Sorry, I
I
was,
didn't hear anybody.
was adjusting some other stuff on the board. Naomi,
No, I'm just gonna keep waiting.
Krot.
Are these actually bonfires?
The two large ones are bonfires. The three smaller ones are more like campfires.
Who's this guy?
Him?
Yeah.
He's just one of the guards.
Okay,
Draconian guard.
I'm done.
All right.
Is the hobgoblin look like a hobgoblin?
Yeah, all the hobgoblins look like hobgoblins.
Okay.
Druvol.
So I'm going to I'm gonna go to the egg and put it into my ring. Go into my ring.
You put it in your ring. All right.
Come back. And then I'm going to step out and just go to here. Right there. Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. Naomi, you barely, very faintly hear the sound of something on the wind. Something that doesn't just sound like camp noise and desert winds. But you can't tell what it is. Karnax.
I guess I'll put my hands on the bar and see if I can nudge them at all.
All right. Strength check.
I mean, not hard. I'm just seeing if they're testing.
Yeah, no, they don't budge.
Any of the guards looking at me?
I mean, not really.
How tall is this cage?
The cage is 10 feet tall.
Oh, well, I guess I'll stand up.
Yeah, at least it's roomy for you.
It would have been a smaller. It'll be crap.
I'll stretch myself. I'll hold my turn. I'll wait right now.
All right, Matthias.
I can't hear him.
I haven't spoken
Not
till just
speaking.
now.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll wait one more turn.
Griffle.
I shall try to move here. Can I see Krot?
You'll need to make a perception check against each. Can you see each other against each other's stealth?
Let's see.
There he is. 9/11.
You don't see each other. You're both too sneaky. You can't find each other.
That's all. I'm gonna stay there.
All right, Naomi.
I mean, you say I hear something that sounds different, but what does it sound like?
You're not sure. Just there is now another sound, for lack of a better term, on the wind.
Okay.
You do anything else then?
No.
All right. Krot.
Is it dark over here?
No, it's a little. It's not as bright as it is right next to the fire, but they still have like candles and small lights lit up around.
Yeah, oh, it's dim.
In fact, actually, am I able to... Is the map currently set to night? Probably not. Because that would make things more obvious.
It's dark.
Ah, can't say! Except for this campfire.
I see just fine.
They've got a couple lights here and there.
Joe, I can't see.
You
no, I
can't
can.
see.
Yeah, I can't see like the Minotaurs right here.
Probably out of your range. What's the range of your dark vision?
Like 120 feet.
I think that's within range.
Yeah, 120 feet of dark
For some
vision.
reason, your dark vision was turned off. There.
Little Krot.
But yeah, there are lights. And now it's actually... Because it is night, I should point. You got here at day. I forgot to
I
turn
know
the
it's
settings
night.
to dark.
Yeah. I wanted to walk in.
I mean, they kind of look at you oddly. I mean, you're still being stealthy, so actually no. As long as you're choosing to be sneaky, they
I am.
aren't noticing you.
My lifeline is sneaky.
Even the hobgoblin who is actually paying attention is not noticing you.
I'm straight. I'm going to end my turn.
All right, Druvol.
I'm just gonna walk here. Go right there. And well, I want to be able to actually. I'm looking at Matthias, seeing if he's weak or anything. Well,
Oh, I'm certainly still awake.
is Matthias awake? Because I can't hear Matthias.
You didn't just hear him speak?
No, I looked at my settings on Discord. I've restarted my Discord.
You heard him speak earlier when it was his turn, right?
No, I have not heard him speak since we started.
He heard me when I first joined.
I'm gonna disconnect and restart my Discord again.
He's a fish blocking on his brain.
But
Well, he is awake.
okay. Krot's up there. I really don't want to do anything. I'm just gonna like motion to him, be like, it's like kind of stealthily. It's like soon.
How do you motion soon?
I don't know. That's what I was like. I'm like trying to do the hand motions right now too. Be like,
Well, while he's
yeah. I guess I'm just gonna like stand there and kind of lean on the wall.
Speak of language, no one else speaks.
I'll just kind of point my head towards the land shark there, see if he understands that that's
Oh,
where
that's
I
my
want him to
turn.
go. Even
Joe,
though he
you're gonna
can't
have to
hear me.
repeat that back to him.
Oh, he nods his head towards this cage.
I'm just gonna kind of like bobble my head back and forth, like, okay.
Half shrug.
Yeah. But I'm gonna restart this stuff now. So
All right. I will wait for him to come back. That looks like it'll affect him. Or I can just tell him after. Or he's back. Can you
Can
hear
you
us?
hear me now?
I hear you.
Can you?
If he is talking, he is not.
Oh crap!
Sam, you recite your stuff.
It's like I can hear everybody but him.
Speak, Sam.
Speaking, this is the fish. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
It worked.
Can everybody hear me?
Sam speaking?
Unfortunately, I can't hear you now.
Oh, the same
He
thing.
just-
I can hear you.
Tyler, are you being real?
Yeah. I said, unfortunately, I can hear you now.
Oh, I thought you said can't.
That was me.
Oh,
Yeah, that was him.
Druvol, Griffle, you now also hear an odd sound on the wind. And Naomi, you can make it out a little bit better, but it's still not clear. The best you would say is it sounds like something moving against the wind.
Crap, we gotta speed up our time now.
Carnex.
See stealth.
Yep. You'd have to make a perception check to notice him.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I can kind of see Tyler. Is Tyler stealth?
No. He's just standing there.
All right, well, we'll
Wait,
keep waiting.
how can you see me?
He's around the corner.
I see your shoulder.
Oh, like I can't even see your cage.
Perspective.
Mhm.
He knows.
Keep waiting. Matthias?
I have the eyes that are furthest apart. 100.
Oh, it should also be noted that they took your armor, Matthias.
oh, I know.
Just want you to be aware.
I just haven't. Quick, do that. There we go.
And it takes... And just remember the rules for donning armor.
10 minutes.
5 if you have help.
There. Got my
Yeah,
shield
I
off.
haven't.
I've got my armor class where it should be for. Since my shield and plate armor's off. Well, since Druvol kind of oddly did something saying kind of convey soon, I'll sit here and wait a little longer.
Is that thing sleeping, Joe? The boulette?
Yes, it is currently asleep.
Okay.
This?
It does not have the time if you have help.
Oh, it doesn't.
Donning in... Not in 5th edition. It used to in
Oh.
previous edition. But you just wait, Matthias, he said. Griffle? You can see Druvol, because he's not hiding.
I see one. I
Do I see him?
You'd have to make a perception check.
Good luck.
I'm going to sneak up to him.
You definitely don't see him run right behind you.
How's
And
it
you hear-
going? What are you guys doing here?
Better question is, what are you doing here?
It's like, just quietly. I mean, he's hiding behind me, so I'm just like, we were captured.
Want to see my
Stupid.
dragon?
I was able to get out of my cell by convincing him I was converting. Now we gotta get the others out.
Oh, where are they?
I kind of just like nudged to my right, like in there. There's 5 guards or 4.
25.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I don't see it.
So some of them are sleeping and one is active.
Yeah, putting that.
Yeah, like if you can get in there and help. I think Krot went somewhere.
Krot got out already?
He did not get captured.
Oh. I will be on the lookout for him too then.
Good. But I need to cause a distraction to get them away, but I need it to be timed just right. You can get into stuff, right?
I can try.
Okay, stay here in this corner. Okay, pointing like right here.
Where did you point?
Like right next to you, like
Oh, okay.
kind of like hidden in between the there, you know.
Yep.
It's like stay hidden. You'll know when to go in there. But I think that's been more than 6 seconds of talk.
Yeah. Naomi.
I mean, so far it doesn't look like anybody else is gonna, like, break out or anything.
Not right now.
Okay. Is anybody else hearing my voice as an echo?
No.
No.
Nope.
That's irritating. Okay. I'm still just gonna wait.
All right. So that would bring us to Krot.
Are they all these dragons sleeping?
They're not sleeping, they're just not paying much attention.
Okay. So he's the only one who's technically paying attention?
Yeah, the hobgoblin is the only one that's like actually looking around.
Alright. I'm done.
Druvol.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time to. Maybe. Well, I am going to step over here by my tent and going to cast Hunger of Hater on these 2 minotaurs.
Casting hunger
Yeah, they're very hungry.
Yes.
on the 2 minotaurs.
They must make dex saves of 15.
What is the size of that again?
20-foot radius. Same as a fireball. Let me roll the dice. It's never good, like, it's always like low.
Okay. And they have to make what saves?
So bring up the thing. At the start of their turns, it's 2d6 cold damage, and when they try to any creature that ends its turn there must succeed on a dex saving throw or take the 2d6. So if they start their turn there, they take 2d the cold damage. If they end their turn there, they take the acid damage as well.
All right.
And then when I do, I'm going to duck around. Duck around over here and hide down. And that'll be my turn.
All right. All of you now can definitely hear sounds. And Naomi, you specifically hear some odd sounds
Why me?
because you have the highest passive perception.
Oh, right.
You hear
I mean, yeah, you hear that now. So everybody hears that now. Horrible slurping and gooey noises.
Sounds like someone who has 10 shots of Novocaine in their mouth and trying to eat ramen.
That's one way to describe it.
That sounds just absolutely horrible.
Karnak.
Let me tell you, it's not fun either.
I would like to hold. I can't hold both my rage and a kicking action or something.
Nope, you can hold one.
Well, it doesn't say I yell when I rage, so I guess I'll just rage. And then hold the. Or I guess specifically getting ready to try and barge down the door.
That'd be two separate things.
Well, I'm raging now.
Oh, you are raging?
Yeah.
Whispers it.
And then.
It's a silent smolder.
Getting ready to barge down the door, or at least try.
Alright. That your turn is holding?
Yeah.
Matthias?
What are the Draconians doing now?
I mean, most of them are now a little more alert, looking this direction towards the horrible slurping.
Well, I'll look at the closest one and kind of mockingly say, shouldn't you go check that out?
He sneers at you.
What am I
And
gonna do?
Gets ready to start stomping over.
Oh yeah, that was just me.
Now I need Mur. Did I roll initiative on the wrong thing? Okay, good. This guy. You move to here. The jailer stands right outside his area and sees the horrible globe of darkness with tentacles occasionally popping in and out.
Oh, lovely.
Disgusting sounds. And that's exactly what it is. Griffle.
Trying to move right here. Stay right there and wait. As I've been
Alright.
told, for now.
Naomi.
Again, there's really not much I can do right now, guys. So if we're gonna get out of here, we need to get out of here now.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing.
Okay. I'll just keep waiting. Maybe peeing my pants a little bit.
You've been a prisoner for 20 minutes!
That's all it takes.
Alright. This guy also comes down the corner and looks at the weird shadows. Kind of barely tries to poke at it, but doesn't dare step into it. This guy takes the damage at the start of his turn. Takes the cold damage, or
Should be the acid.
No, it's cold damage.
Oh, it's
how
cold.
does it work?
At any creature that starts its turn in the area takes the cold damage.
Does it have
Any
to make it
creature.
save first?
Nope. It doesn't get a save on that one. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed a dex saving throw or take the acid damage.
Oh yeah, because that's when the tentacles rub it.
Yeah.
You're
It
taking
immediately
the
steps out.
cold from the void of space it's coming from.
Yep, it steps out because Minotaurs can't get lost.
What?
They can't.
Minotaurs literally have an innate sense of direction, can never get lost.
Isn't that underground?
No. Pretty sure it's... Oh.
I thought that was only underground that they couldn't get lost.
It sounds like a dwarven thing. Double check, but I'm pretty sure they're labyrinthine recall.
Can perfectly recall any path. It has
Any path
traveled.
it is. Yep. It knows this camp like the back of its hand.
Oh, look, that's new.
He's walked all around this camp. He knows it. Krot.
Here you go. Alright, do this thing. How does the gauge door open? Does it open upwards?
No, it opens out to here.
Okay.
You can kind of see it there, just barely.
I'm gonna freeze this creature.
All right,
We're running amok.
make your thieves' tool check.
Working on it. 15.
Did not quite get it.
Ugh.
You'll get there.
Dragon Army uses decent material.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait.
They spent the extra $5.
So good.
Got that good
Druvol.
stuff. Oh,
Oh wait, whoops. Yeah, no, he's where he is.
I am going to just wait here for now. I wanna...
All right. This guy takes his cold damage and then steps out. This guy steps around the corner to look at the darkness.
Alright, now that he's done that, I'm gonna try and knock down the door before it becomes my turn.
All right. Make your strength check.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, that didn't work.
We spent an extra $20.
But the sound of your rattling has definitely woken up the other elves in your cage. As well as this elf over here.
Man, I was ready to go.
He is.
Is Kender a heavy sleeper though?
Yeah. Kind of.
And what about this thing? Is this thing awake now?
Yeah, it's awake now. But this one takes a step forward to see what's happening. It's back to you, Karnax.
I'm gonna try it again! Round 2!
You tear down that wall. You rip the door right out of its hinges.
This should have spent $50.
Yep, those hinges, man. They were a little rusty.
Yep.
Did he leave my great axe leg around when he went?
Nah, he's carrying it around.
Oh. Alright, I'll make a new character. Alright, let's see.
That chest next to you has stuff.
Yeah, it definitely does.
What's in the chest?
We don't have his great axe.
There's a miscellaneous assortment of weapons and armor. There is a battle axe.
That's not a great axe. I need great
No.
weapons.
Well, they do not have any great weapons in there.
Only
Just
shit.
just okay weapons.
Oh, so you laugh at his, but not mine. See how it is.
Because you do it too much.
Is a battle axe strength.
Yeah, it's still strength.
I'm going to take it and say over under my breath, I hope none of my people see me with this. Tiny
But when the wife sees you, then there's two of them just carved staring right at you.
He's talking about his own.
You do anything else, Karnak?
I guess once I have that, I'll move here and that'll be my turn because I'm assuming a lot of actions.
All right, Matthias.
Well,
Yay.
seeing as
Left-handed.
things are getting a little chaotic, I am not Karnax.
No, it's
There,
not, dude.
break the cage.
There's no way I can
can't
break the
see you
cage.
there, so I have no idea. I guess I could roll another perception, but
But I am going to wake up, what's her name again?
Kenna.
Kenna. Gently wake her up. And let her know that they'll soon be fighting.
Shit's about to hit the fan.
But other than that, that's me.
All right.
hey Joe,
Yeah.
do you own Fizzban's Treasury of Dragons?
Not on roll 20.
What if I bought it for?
Then he would own it.
That is how that would work.
Then I will do that.
This elf comes out and grabs some equipment, but that is his action. Because he grabs all of his equipment. Just out of curiosity.
Here we both go.
Because I intend to be a ranger. Break warden.
This one heard the sound of things breaking, so he runs over and really tries to kill the elf that's getting his stuff back.
No stuff for you.
No stuff.
Yep, got him.
However, the elf is able to pull out his sword and parry the blows. Urta shoves aside the Draconian in front of him and begins running away. You wish to make an opportunity attack, Griffel.
No. Do not.
Are you sure? 20 HP, Griffel.
He sees what's going on, and he begins shouting an alarm while pulling out a javelin and trying to toss it at that first elf. That is not what I want.
Ooh, that one.
No, he's still got his set to always roll advantage and auto roll damage.
He's cheating.
So auto kill.
Cheating 50 damage.
There we go.
Got his aimbot.
Now it's reroll. His javelin hits the elf in the leg, and he lets out a cry of pain. And then he pulls out his sword. Naomi!
I mean, still nothing. I can't. I'm not free yet, so I'll wait.
Can't you do spiritual weapon?
Yeah, but how would that help me? Right? Oh, yes, I'll do spiritual weapon.
Where at?
It doesn't help you, but it helps us.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Where are you doing
Right
it?
behind Matthias.
I think she wanted it right next to the Draconian there.
Oh god!
That is a large spiritual weapon!
Her conviction is too powerful!
She's
I
been
don't
praying.
understand.
She's been praying all this time.
I kept putting a bunch of other things on the board, and I kept resizing them perfectly to fit in the grid, squishing them down. I was like, this is annoying.
Till then.
And then I randomly grabbed this thing. I'm like, okay, here's a sword. Throw it on.
No, that fits perfectly.
She's been praying.
What it was
So
meant to be.
This whole time, it cannot penetrate his. Well, actually, would you have placed it in a manner to give yourself a? No, you can't gain flanking with a
Yeah.
spiritual weapon. So no, that does not hit. Not on these well-armored Draconians.
And that's my turn.
Griffel.
This is bad timing.
Is it though?
This one's still locked right here.
Yes, that one is still locked.
It's kind of close to it though.
That he is, but he has his back turned.
Yeah.
He is facing this direction.
Pretty sure this guy's gonna see me though.
Technically, his back's turned too. He hasn't had enough turns since.
He's facing this direction.
Okay. Well, I am going to try to get to here then, and unlock the door.
Make your thieves' tool check. That definitely gets it open.
Just don't actually open it.
Open.
Doors open. Matthias and Kenna are free. Did I ever give her an initiative? I did not.
She never woke up.
Matthias is still over there just slapping her. Wake up! How?
You do anything else, Griffel?
Can I sneak by up to here at this point? Or is that he gonna see me?
Well, I mean, you're still being stealthy. He's focused on
Okay.
trying to kill this elf.
I'm going to go up here then.
At your turn,
And that's my turn.
this Minotaur moves out into the wider open areas and then takes a defensive stance. not knowing what exactly caused this strange magical darkness. This Draconian, knowing that he is apparently allowing prisoners to escape, comes up to here.
Hear that? He's allowing us to escape. He's on our side.
He sees the gate open and attempts to attack.
No. I told Griffle not to open it.
Oh, not to open it?
Unlock it,
Just unlock-
not open it.
Okay. Then, if that is the case, he'll come over here and try to aid this other one. Actually, he sees the weird glowing sword and he tries to swing at it. His sword goes right through it. He doesn't
Yeah, no
understand.
kidding.
My cage is not prime real estate.
Krot!
Doom picking my lock. In this damn cage. Down!
Ah, the cage is open.
I'm just gonna swing with
The boule
Wow.
is
swing it up.
awakened. And it goes immediately after you.
After me.
In the initiative. It goes right after you do. Do you end your turn?
Yeah, I swung my way this way.
All right.
Roll that way.
Boule immediately jumps forward and starts trying to eat these Draconians.
I'm gonna call him Bob.
I don't know if we've unleashed the worst beast or them.
That's fine. I'm just gonna hike it for the rest of my turn.
Comes forward and starts biting and just tears apart that first Draconian, dealing 61 damage.
I think we unleashed something a little. I think we've unleashed something worse than everybody else in this camp.
Nope. I'm gonna sneak my way out.
Comes forward and then proceeds to bite the next one, dealing another 36, tearing that one apart.
Maybe I'm gonna. Does it have to make any con saves?
Oh, that's a good point. So, con saves.
I would really hate it if that thing starts turning to stone down after it only killed 2.
Well, it's not. As a beast or a monstrosity, I don't imagine it's a very high con. Oh no, it's a con. Never mind.
It's good.
Yeah, I've got good con probably.
And then it moves to here. But it has
Oh
no
no,
more
your great
attacks.
axe! It's gonna eat it!
Druvol.
But it's okay. He has a not great axe. A good axe.
Bad axe.
This bad axe? More like badass.
There's no guarantee he'll eat his weapons and all.
I mean, he's not swallowing them, he's more just tearing them apart right now. Occasionally taking bites.
I'm gonna go right there, and I'm going to point at this one. I'm going to. Has he been hurt?
Nope.
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 Okay. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. He must make a Wisdom save, 15.
Alright. He fails.
Yes. Where's Bud?
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
My ding-a-ling. Won't you play with my ding-a-ling?
No.
Go.
11 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
You see him clutch his chest in pain as he suddenly rise with necrotic energy. But he does not go down.
That's my turn.
This scout steps out and grabs.
Might not be the best idea.
Our next like putting it is like, don't do it.
Dang it, not what I wanted. He grabs his equipment.
They might get eaten.
Not as long as there's other targets still immediately in front. But
For us, it's gonna go down and out.
this legionary comes out and also helps form a 2-minotaur shield wall.
I will join you guys. I'm not as big, but I can do the stabby stabbies.
This Draconian turns around and tries to figure out where that could have come from.
And I'm just standing there, like, looking around, like, with my spear at the ready, like, looking confused.
Man, you're
Alright.
keeping up the
I know
charades pretty good.
Not knowing what to do. I'm new here.
Oh yeah, he definitely fails. He has no idea where that came from. You can all definitely hear the sound of what sounds like wings on the wind.
Oh, and
Oh,
Joe,
no.
Hunger of Haters gone now.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure.
Yeah, because I cast the cantrip, so broke concentration.
This elf is waiting to be freed.
I'm not even gonna try and help you rip open the door.
I mean, he'll do the help action to try and push
I mean,
from the inside.
it's raging and consuming rage to do things, but I know I can't get extra advantage.
Well, wait, have you taken any damage or dealt any
That's what I
damage?
said, I'm just consuming another rage.
Alright. He's helping from the inside, if you... best he can.
Just punch yourself.
Yes!
Wow!
Just-
Another door just torn off the hinges! Clatters to the ground.
You don't like
Hey,
doors.
You have a great weapon there. It's a great door.
Going to wield the
Karnax does not like going outside. Karnax also hates being inside. Karnax will stand in the doorframe. He hates it slightly less.
That's great.
Oh, wait, I do have to roll a perception. Lord, token.
Crit.
Nope, still don't see him.
No,
But that might be high enough to barely make out Krot. I think Krot was only 18.
Yeah.
Yep, so you can see Krot.
Well, I guess I know how Beast
Hey, wait.
was freed. Well, I still don't know that this door is open, but I also don't want to draw the ire of the beast.
Alright.
So I guess I will down.
Okay. You crouch.
Duck walk.
Quack, quack.
Alright, well that's my turn then.
Matthias.
Yeah. Still not opening this door.
Alright. Kenna kind of agrees, just kind of... We should probably let that thing eat him, and maybe we go out. After that one.
Yes.
This guy's gonna let it do its work. This guy's dead. Urta will fight back against it.
Oh, the jailer had a name.
Yes, he was a named character. He pulls out his great sword.
He has a great axe.
He has a great axe and a great sword. He likes great weapons. And he strikes at it twice. Getting nice glancing blows, dealing some damage to it.
Well, wait for him to kill it.
Naomi.
I do not have control of my spiritual weapon.
Let me give you control of it quick. Controlled by Naomi. Save. You hit him!
Yeah.
He looks confused as a random floating sword suddenly strikes him. Damage. Anything else? You are now free.
I will go grab my equipment.
You grab your gear.
Are our temporary hit points still lowered?
Yes, your hit points are all still lowered.
Yep.
Has anyone picked up the Fargab yet?
What?
I don't think we ever brought that out of the ring.
We never put it into the ring.
You never
No.
did.
So
Druvol has been carrying it. But when they confiscated your gear, they tossed it in with this, not knowing exactly what it was.
The fuck, yeah.
yes,
The
our-
radio.
The radio.
Oh.
Can I hold an action even though I did a bonus action?
If you have not performed an action, yeah, you can still hold your action.
I thought you were picking up your gear.
Oh yeah, pick up your gears in action.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
But while you're standing next to there, you see or you hear that the Fargab is going off.
What's a Fargab?
Radio.
The radio back.
Ah.
That's great. Back here at the time of building.
I said I was sorry.
We're making it up right now.
I am.
But yeah, you can hear that the Fargab is going off as you stand next to the box. And from it you hear...
This is Forward Scout Unit, Trooper Larks. We are moving into the camp. We have taken out guards. Is anyone there?
I mean, can I pick it up? Oh, I've already done an action, I guess. Haven't I?
Yeah, you've picked up your gear. It's still in the chest. But you hear that. Griffle,
I'm in a terrible situation.
you are still stealthed.
Oh, no. I'm just gonna go back to your bike and see what happens next.
It is just a show.
Well, I was trying to climb on top of the cage.
Legionary moves and takes up a defensive position. This Draconian is dead. Krot,
I'm clambering up on the cage.
athletics check.
I shouldn't have to, because I have the second story.
Does that allow you to automatically?
Climbing, movement.
Like, it doesn't cost you any extra, but you still have to make, or I'm pretty sure you still have to make the check. Let's see, second story work. Oh, whoops. I'm clicking your stuff there.
Oh, I was like, why
I was-
did pop it open?
I was reading it. Yeah. You should be able to make the check, but the check will be lower for you because you're good at it.
Alright.
You still gotta roll. Athletics. Yeah, you get up there real easy. No problems at all.
Let's sit here and watch the chaos. We're up high and safe.
Alright, that your turn?
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Boule continues its rampage.
Bulle, bulle, bulle.
It bites down, dealing 28 piercing to the jailer, and he cries out with pain. He doesn't go down, so the Boule continues chomping on him, crunching, and then you see him tear his limbs off, blood spurting as he falls to the ground, bleeding out.
Root weapons flying everywhere.
And the Boule moves on. Druvol!
Might want to move.
Oh shit! Oh,
But at this point, these guys have noticed what's going on.
which guys?
The Shivans.
The Shivak Draconians.
Oh, these guys up here.
Yeah, the guards that were assigned to the main tent.
Yeah,
They've
screw that,
noticed.
guys.
Well,
I
I'm
just want to
gonna
see you kill the Minotaurs.
pull out my. I'm gonna put my spear and stuff. Kind of. Actually, no. I'm gonna back up. Okay.
Yeah, you knew.
It's pretty
You
ring
run.
in there.
I'm gonna go back. Get back here. But I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this guy.
Alright.
Wisdom
save.
Yep.
He succeeds!
Okay. Takes nothing.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
This scout will continue to follow up, but chooses to keep an eye, not get too close to the Boule, not wanting to draw unnecessary attention. This legionary steps up beside his comrade, and they once again form their 2 Minotaur shield wall. This Draconian tries to attack the Boule, and he strikes it twice,
Boule.
dealing 9 damage as he brings down his swords.
Bulle, bulle.
What do you think these boys are last long enough to kill the Minotaurs?
The flapping of the wings is growing quite loud. But you also hear sounds coming from the front, or I should say the entrance to the camp.
Has the slurping thing gone away?
Yeah, that disappeared a while ago. Barg. Barg. It's the B team, guys.
Wait, why
Barg,
did? Oh,
barg
no,
again.
not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
It's Barg and Barg and Barg.
Oh, wow, those two barks. That
There
bark.
he is. There he is.
Larks.
It's larks.
It's our B team. It's our reinforcements.
I don't know. But who's the barks?
Joe just casually throwing away his nat ones. I've been expending all of my natural 20s for the rest of the campaign. This one session.
This sea elf picks up his gear. Karnax!
I'm going to become Ghelfi.
He's stealthy.
Whoa.
More stealthy.
And I'll move down here. This is my axe there.
Yeah, your axe is laying there, as is the great sword.
I'll pick them both up. And then I'll move in. And because I can move normally, while stealth, and I'll bring up. Actually, move over. Yeah. That'll be my turn.
All right, Matthias.
Now that the relay is occupied more, I'm going to open the door and head up here.
Happen to have the squeakiest door.
Quick, someone throw me some WD-40.
Weird. If you listen closely, it'll sound like that squeak said, "Kill me, go, kill me, go, kill me."
But I will begin the process of donning my armor.
All right, 10 minutes. So,
Really?
100 turns.
I would appreciate some help.
That won't speed it up.
Oh.
Really?
Leave it, we can get you a replacement later.
I would appreciate some money, but you know,
It's a symbolic armor for his order.
I mean,
Well,
you have enough time to real quick shove it into some bags and grab it, but if you take the time to put it on, that's 100 turns.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, well, shove it into some bags. Is there like a chain shirt or something real quick I can put on?
A chain shirt.
Or like a breastplate or anything
Well, let's.
quick enough to put on.
A
Just use
breastplate
the
would be medium armor, so that'd be 5 minutes, so that'd be 50 turns to put on.
Oh my lord, never mind.
Just pick up a shield.
Armor takes stupid amounts of time.
It's a
why it's
breastplate,
terrible.
it's got straps!
I know, but that's rules as written. Look, dawn time for medium armor is 5 minutes, dawn time for heavy armor is 10 minutes, dawn time for light armor is 1 minute.
If only
So
you'd
even
taken the
light
time-
armor would be 10 turns.
If only you'd taken the time to strengthen your pecs. And your abs. Look at me.
Sorry, not all of us can grind meat on our abs.
Best you can do is pull up your shield.
That's only some of the time.
I'm just gonna let that go. But I'm gonna, yeah, just grab my gear. At least get my sword and shield as well.
Alright.
At least have something to help.
Who's grabbing the Fargab? Because whoever takes the Fargab can't have a backpack.
I mean, I guess that'd be me. I can take it.
You not have a backpack?
I mean, I do, but I don't have to, like, put it on if no one else can take the Fargab.
Well,
Or I can wear it, like, as a front backpack, like a baby sling.
you technically could. But that is your turn, Matthias.
Yep,
Grabbing
that'll
your
be my
stuff?
action.
Kenna runs out, grabs at her stuff. This scout moves over. He is dead. Naomi! You penetrate its armor!
I think it's the first time I've seen her hit something with it.
She hit something earlier with it.
She's hit several things with it.
It might have been when I was backed out. Sending you the thing.
But nonetheless, it is still up. You do anything else? Griffle!
I am going to try to climb this one.
Athletics check. Should be relatively easy for you, because you also have that second story thing, don't you?
Yeah, should, but it's never is.
You get up there.
A bunch of monkey see, monkey do kind of stuff going on.
Pretty much between those two. Kind of like a competition.
And that's all I'm going to do for now. Keep watching the show.
Alright. Moves into position.
There's a Minotaur way over there, by the fire.
So,
Takes a shot at the back of the Minotaur.
Ooh, look at him with his plus one longbow.
hey, I'm gonna kill him and take it. I mean,
Yeah, like great bow for you.
I'm gonna straight up steal it. I'm gonna put my feet on the front, pull it back, and launch it.
Launch yourself.
Civic Draconian shoves you out of the way, Druvol, and rushes past to join the fight.
You got it.
His companion also steps up.
You're just waiting to fireball them, aren't you?
Oh.
He looks around trying to figure out where the shot came from, but he does not see the well-hidden scout. Krot,
I'm gonna shoot this Minotaur right here. Nope, no, it's that 9.
nope, definitely not.
Something.
Meanwhile, the Boulet continues its rampage, biting down another enemy as it takes down the Draconian, making its save against his silly gas. Comes forward and begins biting at the Sivak, breaking his arm, dealing 27 piercing. Druvol,
I'll go right there. And then, yeah, why not? Let's get some fire in here. Gotta do it right here on these 3 guys. They must make a dex save of 15. I thought of, moving it over a little bit to hit the other guy, but that'd be too far. I don't think I'd be able to get them all.
that would hit you.
Yeah, if it was centered, yeah, see, it wouldn't.
It clips him.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, barely.
Okay,
Everything but the Boulet.
good. I don't want to hurt the Boulet.
Alright,
Well, eventually you have to fire to kill it.
drop that. And they have to make dex saves.
Yep.
What do they gotta beat? 15?
Yep.
He succeeds. He succeeds. He fails. And he fails. 2 succeeds and 2 fail.
Good.
36 to those that fail,
Yep.
and 18 to those that succeed. As a massive explosion goes off.
Yep.
You do anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
The scout moves into position so that she can get a shot and fires a longbow at the Draconian. Ooh.
Oh.
Boom! Goes down. And the terrifying spectral image appears. The Boulet is horrified by it and begins moving away.
No! Bully! Don't do it!
Meanwhile, this legionary steps forward to engage, landing 2 mighty blows for a total of 41 piercing damage on the Boulet. Cries out in pain. Draconian is dead.
The guy has such a creepy smile.
He steps forward, and you notice that he looks like he's as big as Karnax.
Really?
It's surprising he's as stealthy as he is.
Twice. One brother.
Nonetheless,
Oh,
he appears to be carrying a ballista.
Oh.
And he shoots at this Draconian.
Arnax, he's putting you to shame. He's got a ballista. What do you got?
I suplexed a golem!
He hits it.
You probably could too.
Well, until we've seen it, we can't know.
The sound of the wings grows louder and louder until it sounds like it's growing louder than the wind itself blowing around the camp. But it is getting harder to hear with the sound of constant combat everywhere. Meanwhile, a rain of arrows falls around here from the scouts that are entering the camp.
What, the shooting arrows and walking in?
They are doing a creeping bombardment, so to speak. He fails, and he fails. They each take 10 damage as one of the Minotaurs goes down, and the other takes arrows in the side, and one of the Draconians goes down, creating another spectral image. This elf scout repositions and begins firing at the Minotaur. Fires again, but that one is caught on a shield. Connex,
Well, now I'm gonna grab the rest of my stuff.
you grab the rest of your stuff.
I guess.
So you just grab his backpack. That's it.
And then I'm going to toss away the battle axe.
Yeah.
Because that's for babies.
Oh, I forgot.
I had
actually.
a battle axe when I was growing up as a child. But I
He
outgrew
would
it.
step out. You would see him step out of his tent, Druvol.
I turn around to him. It's like, I don't know what is happening. A dark sphere appeared over there, and then everything just went crazy.
He nods, tells you to go reinforce with the rest of the troops.
Is the egg still in the tent, or did you take that, Tyler?
The egg is with me. It's in my ring.
Well, that's everything I do.
All right, Matthias.
I will move up to here.
This off.
Hold an attack action for any enemy that moves
I'm
closer.
elf, by the way.
Good for
Kinda
you.
stays in the back.
I've
He
crouched
moves
down
forward.
forward.
And sees the situation of the boule being released.
Cut you down.
And he throws his javelin, hitting the boule.
No. Up.
Then he draws his sword and shield and readies, trying to form a much smaller shield wall beside the Minotaur. Meanwhile, this scout steps forward and begins firing her longbow at the Minotaur. But he is ready, using his shield to block the rain of arrows. Naomi,
I'm going to touch the boule.
you touch the boule.
No, don't do it.
And heal it.
Oh my!
I'm going to do the speech.
And then you saw I moved my spiritual weapon.
I know it's moved. I have no idea where it is. Oh, I see it now.
Because over the
It's going to attack the Minotaur.
man,
Minotaur? He's not a tiny Minotaur.
favorite.
He sidesteps out of the way. He's fighting as defensively as he can. You do anything else?
That's all.
Griffle!
It's time to do something. And a steady aim at that Minotaur.
Fire away! Your aim is true! Dealing 20 damage.
I don't know if I actually get sneak attack though.
You do, he doesn't know you're there.
Your stealth.
And he's engaged the Boule.
He's also stealth too.
I don't know if the Boule counts as an ally.
Oh, it has to be an ally for engagement.
And that is all.
Well, we have allied ourselves up with the Boule.
That is technically true. Meanwhile, Lux over here is gonna also be steady aiming with his longbow at the commander.
No, that filthy guy. Don't you kill my filthy goblin kill.
He hits him. Don't need to show that description every time. But nonetheless, this one is dead. Oh, you actually need to make a save, Naomi, since you went near the, where the dead Sivak is.
That thing?
Yes.
What kind of save?
A wisdom save. You have failed. You can't actually go near it. You can only move away from it. So you would not be able to stop. Because it is scary.
But it wasn't scary when it was alive.
It's more scary when it's dead.
Okay.
So literally, when it dies, it crumbles into dust and a horrible spectral shrieking wraith appears over its body. But Krot,
I'm shooting the filthy goblin with a steady aim.
fire away. Another hit! 13 damage. He's being peppered by arrows from multiple directions. He's unsure what this could mean.
I'm dead.
He shouts,
"You filthy goblin!"
"We are under attack! We've been infiltrated! To arms! To arms!" Meanwhile,
A little late for that.
the Boule attacks the Minotaur, biting down and ending its life. Moving further forward,
We need
it
to deal
goes
with that
after
now.
the commander. He manages to just barely block its attack. Druvol,
Okay. I am going in the Big Ten.
you go in the big tent. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going in and I'm just gonna be like getting all the stuff on his desk. I'm taking like all paperwork, everything.
All right. There's a whole
Everything.
bunch of reports and paperwork, and he's also got a couple drawers in the desk.
Anything that's of value. Everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, there's lots of, like I said, reports. They appear to be letters that appear to be from a commander named Belefeon. And it talks about excavating the Sunward Fortress.
Ooh, whoops.
You also find 2 potions of greater healing.
I'll be in there later to take the kitchen sink.
Can you put that name in there
Yes.
and then digging out Sunwood Fortress?
The Sunward Fortress. Excavate the Sunward Fortress.
But yeah, then I'm
It's
taking
where
like
we
all
were going
paperwork.
before
Oh yeah,
we got captured.
everything that looks important and everything that looks valuable.
Actually, that might be spelt wrong. Now that let me double check. Yeah,
Well, you do that. You said 2 greater healing.
greater healing.
Druvol doesn't have to say anything about it.
That is the correct spelling. Do you do anything else? Oh, and
No.
300 gold.
Okay. Nope.
The scout runs over here and then climbs over the wall. No, he doesn't. He is dead. Bog moves up and fires again at the commander, but misses. Doesn't have the best aim, but he has a big weapon.
That's what they all say.
And you said 2 potions of healing, correct?
Yes, 2 potions of greater healing.
Got it.
Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted. There we go. Meanwhile, flapping wings sound above as a hulking creature with black scales descends, roaring as it lands atop the watchtower.
Oh, great. It's a black dragon.
Dragon!
Not that I can really see it.
One.
It should be noted that all of you must make... Let me double check what type of save.
Probably con. Or wisdom.
I'm
All
assuming
of you deck.
wisdom save at disadvantage.
Sweet. I'm screwed.
My?
Oh.
Do I have to do it too?
All of you.
I didn't realize I had that still selected.
Wisdom save at disadvantage.
I got one.
Oh.
Yeah, we're screwed.
I think the first time a dragon brainwashed me.
We're all gonna be frightened.
This wasn't actually as extreme as I thought it was going to be in the way of music. Let's try this one. Maybe.
Don't
But
worry,
nonetheless...
I can do it.
Oh, I need to make theirs. Where are they?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm also going to step away for a moment.
We know once everyone is back. You'll understand. Once everyone is back, everybody needs to hear it.
I know I'm attacking first. I can Sam.
Well, no black dragons can control reptilian creatures. That's
This one's different. This one's modified.
but I'm pretty sure all dragons have terrifying presence.
Yeah, I don't know if Bill have that.
But this is a special case where dragons aren't technically extinct. This may be.
Well, the part of that is tank. Keep running into them. Or dragon type creatures.
This could be one of their metal creations. I don't know if we'll have different rules. Or those dragons could just have different rules. I don't know.
Well, he did say it was black scales.
I'm back.
What about Naomi? Are you back, Naomi?
You're head out the door. Find
Does
out.
not sound like it. Sounds like she's still letting the dogs out. Are you back yet, Naomi?
I am back.
All right.
Just
Now
in
that
time.
everyone is back,
We're screwed.
this is the first time that any of you have ever seen a true dragon. These are beings of legend, considered extinct, and as such, the very sight of one is creating an unknown, literally just indescribable sense of fear within you. You feel a cold sweat break down on your back. You all tremble at the mere sight of this being.
I can't see him.
Druvol, you are the only one that is not completely and utterly horrified at the sight of it.
Oh. He
In
can't
fact,
see it.
I can't
It's
even
so
see it.
you
He's in the
can't,
tent.
I'm in the tent, Joe.
but its very presence, you feel a heaviness in the air. It's so horrific
Got
that
chill.
you notice that some of the scouts around you, you see the Kender literally begin to urinate in fear.
Oh, wow.
This
Man!
this elf scout next to you looks up at it, looks over at the rest of the elf scouts,
Oh,
takes his sword and shoves it through his gut.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
Yep.
I'm fearless.
Okay, so you'd have rolled normally. Actually, I would still I'd say still it's a
That's
dragon.
But I
That's
can
not what you're
still
supposed to
say
do
I
with
can
that.
choose to succeed once per day. Instead.
I guess. This is a little extreme.
No, I'm not afraid.
He's been playing with his toy dragon for so
I have
long!
decided.
He fights back. He's toy dragon.
Karnax.
So I can't move towards it?
No, you can't.
Well, man, guess I'll take it sitting here. Because I'm gonna take a step back.
Let me double check the exact effects of frightened. I'm pretty sure you just can't move towards it. And you have disadvantage on attacks against it. Ability checks and attack rolls. Oh, in general, you have disadvantage on ability checks or attack rolls while you can see it. And you cannot move closer towards it.
I mean,
I'm gonna piss it off.
I could just touch his toe, but you know.
You can't move near it.
Joe, look where I am.
Are you under it? Oh, you could try to.
Well, I guess
Actually, no, it's way up on top of the... It's on top of the tower. You're on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
guess I'll just end my turn then.
Matthias.
Doesn't he get to save it?
Oh yeah, you gotta save on your turn again. At the end of each of your turns.
Disadvantage still?
Yes, still at disadvantage.
Man, I'll never succeed this.
This is a dragon.
I could shoot it.
But Matthias.
I will slightly step back, but kind of still stay there. You know, that'll be me. Oh god. This is just gonna keep us right there. That's it.
Meanwhile, their commander, while somewhat frightened, is also encouraged. A dragon has come to his aid. He fights against the Boule, striking out at it, hitting it twice, for a total of 17 slashing damage. Boule has not gone down yet. This elf is horrified. It begins to run away. Attempts to climb over the wall here. But slips and falls. Naomi!
Oh, we can climb over both these walls then?
Yeah, you can attempt to. On him. Alright, miss.
Is there any way to climb, like, the wall?
Yeah, you could try to climb the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Athletics check.
At disadvantage.
All your checks are disadvantaged because there's a dragon here. You do not climb the wall.
That's my turn.
Griffle!
Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, wisdom save at the end of your turn. Disadvantage.
I'm going to try to shoot at him.
Well, Naomi, you need a wisdom save.
She did.
Where?
Oh no, that's athletics. I thought I saw it pop up.
Nope,
Yeah,
that's
That was elf.
Is that a disadvantage? You succeed! But that's at the end of your turn. Griffle, what are you doing?
I'm going to shoot at him.
Disadvantage. Steady
That's a
aim.
steady aim.
To
Steady aim, so normal.
cancel it out. Yep, normal. You hit him for 20 damage. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
He is horrified and begins running out the gate.
Whatever Rose's thing. Wisdom save.
Krot!
I'm shooting the dirty goblin down there. Use a bow session for steady aim for no attack.
You hit! Massive damage! For 32 damage!
Of course, I can't move now.
He is still up!
Holy shit! Kinky ass son of a bitch.
You are still terrified of that dragon.
I know, I rolled the 1 first time.
Absolutely horrific. Is that your turn?
Yeah, can't move.
The Boule.
Finish it off! I weakened them!
We need to run.
It
Get away from the dragon.
Kill
bites
the drink!
the commander, tearing him apart. Then it looks up at the dragon, and it knows when it is now prey. It begins digging a hole and starts burrowing.
It's like, get this shit out of my house. Get in the hole, guys!
You're near the hole!
Out. Okay, let's
He's gonna wipe us out.
Oh, no, I'm jumping this wall. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drown.
Yep, go into this one. Go into this wall. Is this a wall I can climb?
You could, and then you'd be swimming in the lake.
Sludge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. You have my own terms.
I'm gonna stay right there.
All right.
Okay, my save.
This scout is just petrified, standing there in fear, unable to think, muttering and gibbering to herself.
Joe, don't wait for my save.
Oh, sorry. You didn't have to save. You succeeded the first time.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be something I had to do at the.
No, once you succeed, you don't have to try again.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile,
Pitiful creatures, lurking in our domain, with only your vetted lies to offer. I shall melt your very bones.
Something.
I
about
just peed
pitiful
myself.
creatures.
That drinking sounds hot!
Yeah.
oh no! What have I done?
I think I'm gonna stay on this team.
Well,
You fully converted him.
As it unleashes a torrent of acid directly at Druvol and this elf.
My God, that's Druvol.
You'll each need to make dexterity saves.
Druvol has full HP, so
That's true.
if it was anyone else, we'd probably be dead.
Oh, Crow just missed me.
Ah, I wanted to save these elves, but they're dying left and right.
Fuck the elves.
One of them killed themselves like an idiot.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't think his full health matters.
Oh, lordy.
the elf in front of you literally is turned into nothing. You watch her skin, muscles, and eventually bones and organs melt into a sludge. Druvol, you are not dead instantly. You are simply downed with horrifying burns all over your body. But I'm pretty sure you're at zero.
Dodge on that?
I believe so. Uncanny dodge can apply to anything, can't it?
Should.
Any
It says
AoE.
attack.
Yeah, technically.
It is an AoE technically.
Yeah, it says any attack, so
Oh, any attack, then yes.
it's you
That
with an
would keep-
attack. You can use your reaction. So I'll
That would
have it.
keep you.
That would keep me from going down.
The literal child. I don't think my stealth is good enough to hide from a black dragon.
Soldiers of Tikhisis, servants of the one true God, who still rules over Kryn. Kill these pathetic beings. Finish them.
We need to go.
So what you're saying is you're free later.
Karnak, settle down.
How you do it?
Yeah, these guys are all leaving. They didn't sign up for this.
I don't get paid enough to fight a dragon.
That is basically their same mindset. Karnax. Yep, that's literally what happened.
Going to romance the dragon.
Oh no!
You are not a bard.
It doesn't need to be a bard. They just have good chances.
Listen, I'm big, you're big.
Look, you're a legendary creature. I'm a legendary lovemaker. Let's make it happen.
Oh God.
Oh no!
No. Well. I'll just go back in my cage.
Sorry, that was my cage.
Well, this one still has a door. I guess I will climb the wall.
All right, athletics check at disadvantage.
Oh wait, is there a place I can stand without the dragon? Yeah, technically there, but I.
She's on the watchtower.
She's on top of the tower. There's nowhere in the camp you can't see her from.
Okay.
If I dart my eyes out, I don't see her.
You climb over it.
How tall's the wall?
The wall is, I want to say, it's
Was it
either 10 or
15?
15
No.
feet. It's
Well,
either
the
10 or
tower's
15. 15.
10.
And it's half. Oh, I had to walk all the way over here too. I probably just got to the top of the wall.
Yeah. You are on the top of the wall. Do you do anything else?
What's it look like down there?
Mud.
Mud.
Oh, place
Very
the grapple hook.
liquidy mud.
I'll place the grapple hook at the top of the wall, and then I guess that'll be my turn because I'm out of movement.
All right. Matthias.
I'll be right back.
This is definitely a no-win situation. Does she even have soldiers left to fight us with besides herself?
Are there more soldiers in the camp?
I don't know. I can't see. So all I know is there was a bunch of goblins outside.
There are lots of goblins outside.
There's some in the watchtower still, too.
There are soldiers still in the watchtower.
We saw some dragon lords at the gate outside.
I am going to hold here and tell Kina to follow after Karnax.
All right. That your turn?
Oh, and I'm going to hand her the Dragonlance head.
Okay.
And
That's your...
that'll be my turn.
She just looks at it confused, but then takes it and starts running away.
Yeah, that's me.
She dashes to here and attempts to climb the wall. Barely gets up. That is all of her movement. She is still terrified. He is dead. This scout attempts to climb again and makes it over this time. Attempts to climb another wall,
All right.
but does not get up. And is still terrified. Naomi!
I could attack the dragon, but I'd rather just leave.
Yep. I suggest you leave as well.
No one's asking you for questions. No armor.
I'm not even sure where you are on the map now. Okay, there you are.
I dash to there, and that's my turn.
Alright. Make your wisdom save at disadvantage.
But I succeeded on the last one.
Did you?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, yep. So you don't need to make those anymore. Griffel!
I'm getting out of here.
So did you have to give up your stealth at some point? Because if the dragon saw you,
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming it sees me.
Oh, I didn't...
Assuming
It
the
didn't even
dragon's gonna see me anyways.
It
'Cause I
didn't
was shooting
necessarily...
arrows.
It didn't even necessarily see you. It was aiming for the elf, and you were in the direct line.
By the time you shoot an arrow, you have to be ready to
I'm gonna
stealth roll.
climb up this corner, or try to,
Well, let's see if they don't have stuff.
and then climb up.
Yeah. Athletics. A disadvantage.
Well, I don't think it's gonna matter.
But
Yeah.
he passed it. He did his thing.
Did he pass earlier?
He did that. Fearless. What you call it?
No, he didn't actually use it.
Oh.
Unless you choose to use it now. But
It was all for now.
do you choose to auto-pass on your save? Or are you going to make a wisdom save?
Oh, no. I'm extremely terrified.
Oh, he just peed.
There's a puddle over there.
I will now auto pass on it. I will choose to do that since I rolled like that.
He is leaving. Krot.
I'm gonna jump on this wall. Climb out.
All right. You can just make. You don't even need to make a check because you're basically almost at the same height of it. Close to.
Okay. Is there any rocks on the other side I can fling a weapon up to?
Not really. I mean, because if you see, it's not much there.
Is that throw ground right there?
There's ground right here, and then the muddy, really mud water,
Down to
basically.
the ground.
All right.
I'm in my turn.
All right, Druvol. Oh, you pass. You no longer need to make those.
Ooh.
Things.
Yeah, I'm gonna start running this way. And that will be my turn.
All right. The dragon simply watches as you all flee before her. He will also leave. You want none to do with that dragon. Let's do the rest of these troops.
Man, that 20? It would have been that 20.
Get out of there. Carnex!
I'm not fleeing from here. I'm merely going downtown. Box of chocolates and some flowers. Gotta start off on the right foot, you know?
Downtown in the middle of the wastes.
Yeah.
The real best talents are in the waste?
Tons of them. Love conquers all, right? Alright, I'm again just sending the after checking the grapple hook and rope attached to it are firm, I'm going to begin going down.
All right. You can get right down.
But I can't see anything.
I mean, all you gotta do is move over, I'm pretty sure. But I think there's no light there. All the lights inside the camp, and it's dark.
I guess I'll pull out. Do I have a torch? I do have a torch. I'll pull out a torch. And then said this is all mud.
Mud water. It's liquid, but it's not like clear, nice waters. It's pretty silty.
It's double go down the 15-foot wall.
Not when you're rappelling down with the grappling hook.
Gotcha. What instruments I have? If I move to work with. I'm assuming this is difficult terrain.
Swim? Yes, definitely.
Alright.
Don't drown.
If I'm dashing, I have enough to get all the way off. I think. No. I am just right there at the end of the map.
All right. Matthias.
Okay, so everybody is pretty much escaped.
It would seem so. You don't see anyone else around you. I mean, I guess you
Except
should
for
say that
them.
you see Griffle and them all at the wall.
This thing's still doing its little spectral.
Yes, the ones out there are still making their spectral images.
God, they're so annoying. Well, I am going to summon one of my spectral seeds.
Oh, wait. Right. Can I still see the dragon?
Not from there, no.
So
I mean, only if you make a point to try and look. You summon a spectral steed.
Yes.
Do I still have disadvantage then for my wisdom?
No.
Didn't matter.
Let's see. Oh, why is
Okay.
it? No. Why did it do it that way? I know why. There, it is summoned.
But I will mount it. I am Matthias Blackstrand, Knight of Solemnia and of the Order of Rose. I ask that you name yourself, dragon.
A knight of Solemnia. I have have not killed one of your kind in a very long time. And you are very proper as a knight, introducing yourself. So I will offer you the same respect. I am Akvier, Black Dragon, in service of the Dragon armies, and servant to Takesis. You shall know that name before you perish, or if you are lucky enough to escape, you shall spread it. And let all know that Takesis and her children have returned.
Definitely gonna need you to write that one in there. But yeah, that'll be me kind of keeping her attention on me while the others escape. Come on.
Kenna jumps over and starts following after Karnax, trying to swim. This scout attempts again to get out of here, and finally gets over the wall, and then does not seem to have anywhere near as much trouble swimming. Oh, and saves.
I was gonna say, hopefully he shouldn't have trouble swimming. He's a sea elf.
It's not normal water, though.
It's not a sea.
Wisdom save. She passes now that she doesn't see it. As does he. Naomi!
I am going to climb the wall.
Alright, make your athletics check.
Oh.
I'm just going to cry.
She's peed herself multiple times. Now she's crying.
Grethel!
Here, watch. This is how you do it.
That one.
You still have disadvantage because you're scared.
Both be crying.
You grab onto the wall, but you don't get it very high. You just get hand grips.
So close.
Step 1. Grab the wall.
Take your time. Take your time. That's all.
Alright, no, wait, didn't you choose to... You
Yep,
chose
I
to
chose
succeed,
to
never
use
mind. So, just make a new roll entirely. I forgot. You do not have disadvantage.
Oh, you know, 12.
Well, I mean, you don't need a wisdom save.
Oh.
I'm saying
Oh,
because
a
you
regular
chose to
roll
succeed.
for-
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
a
yeah,
regular
yeah.
athletics check. You
Yeah,
aren't...
that's right.
You do get up the wall. So you are able to show Naomi how to climb.
I will stay up here and try to help.
Alright, she'll get the help action next turn. Krot!
Would I draw if I start swimming across this pond?
Oh, you know how to swim. It'll just be difficult terrain, so half movement.
I dash.
You can get off the map.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. You get off the map and start swimming. Juva! I don't even remember where you are anymore.
I'm down here by the gate.
Oh yeah, you're actually going out the the door. Ahead of...
I think, can't I?
Yeah. Ahead of you, you do see that the scout unit has managed to clear a path through the goblin camp outside and are barely holding a... what do you call it? A funnel, or not a funnel, a channel to go through. But the goblins are all swarming now, trying to get into the camp, now that they've seen the dragon.
Oh, they're coming at me.
Yes, but you see that, I mean, there were even more scouts outside, a decent-sized force. And they are well trained enough to deal with goblins.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait here and wait for Matthias. See if he comes this way.
Tyler, I can't go that way.
Why can't you go this way? Oh,
I'm
you
frightened.
can't go that. Oh yeah. Well, then I'm just gonna run off map. Gonna help the scouts.
Yep. Start blasting goblins left and right,
Yep.
culling the horde.
Just as I'm running, I'm just like finger guns.
So, goblins, what do you do? Thunderstep.
That's my turn.
You've been utterly abandoned by all your compatriots. You stand alone, knight. You have anything to say for yourself?
I may stand alone, but at least I stand before you, and knowing that you will one day see the same fate as I might, of death.
She smiles at that comment.
A brave knight indeed, even in my presence. I will allow you this one chance. Flee, as all the others did. And perhaps if I meet you again, I'll kill you there.
Meanwhile, soldiers are starting to come down out of the watchtower. Connex, I'm assuming you get off the map.
Is there anyone else following me?
Kenna.
No, I'm gonna wait a turn to see if anyone else is coming over that wall.
Matthias.
I'll look back and see that Druvol and Naomi have yet to make it over. So I will just back up further.
That's your turn.
Yep, wait until they're out.
Kenna swims as far as she can. You are still scared. The scout goes, turns into a speedboat, swims away. Naomi, you can make the check with advantage. You are being helped by Druvol. Athletics. You get up there.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Another nat one.
I'm also just gonna quick cast light on myself.
Two time us to leave.
Oh wait, no, I can see the torch over there. So, never mind.
You've climbed up. What do you do from there?
I mean, how far of a drop is it?
15. 15 up, 15 down.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down.
Well, you can also climb down because I'm assuming Karnak left the grappling hook. Or did you take it?
No, I left it.
Sure. If I find it, I can do that.
Yeah.
I assumed others were coming.
That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Druvol.
I'm getting down. I'm gonna stay with Naomi.
Alright. Krot. You head off the map, don't you?
Yeah.
You said you would do that. Alright, Druvol. Yeah, you
I've head off the map.
Yep. You go out, join up with the scouts.
You're not moving very fast, Matthias. Are you sure you don't wish to die here?
These soldiers dash up here. Karnax.
Still gonna wait for the others.
Alright, Matthias.
Am I still able to climb even with taking disengage?
Yeah, you should still be able to climb, even if you disengage.
Alright, so we'll move up there and attempt to climb up.
Athletics with disadvantage because you have not made your fear save.
Oh god.
You get over, but you cannot take your horsey with you.
Nope. Let's see, that was the horse, right? To
Yep,
get right over there.
you have all your movement still.
So yeah, I'll get down using the grappling hook.
You are now down beside Naomi and Griffel. I'm assuming everybody will leave and regroup at this point?
Yes.
Very well.
Did you get out, Sam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not intend to stay and fight. Not that I would have been able to.
You all make it out. You all escape. And it takes you a little while, but eventually you all regroup with the scout squad and every member of the party. They sent ahead a group, 2 squads, 20 men, and amongst the 22 specialists. You notice that all the scouts that are with you have looks of absolute, utter fear on their faces, even after escaping the dragon.
Well, that was interesting.
I believe that
The,
is an understatement.
The one scout, one of the specialists, the one that was calling over the far gab, he appears to be a... Is it Kagonesti, I believe? The wood elves. I want to say Kagonesti is the wood elf. Because Sylvanesti is the high elf, correct?
Yep.
Don't know.
Then
Okay.
he is a Kagonesti. What are the CL? Yeah, Kagonesti wood elf. And he wears a Puifui.
What?
A lot of E's here.
Sounds like a toddler doing say.
Periphery?
He is wearing the Puifui.
Is that like a seal?
Oh lord. Since there's an actual dragon egg. There's a dragon and we just stole the egg.
I'm about to make an omelet.
At least I think that's what they're called, aren't they? That's the actual.
That
The
sounds
actual
right to
name.
me. I've only read it, so I don't really know what.
Oh, I mean, like, it's not even listed by its name. I just know that that's the name of these things.
Oh.
It is the Kagonesti Forest Shroud, a camouflage cloak,
So a ghillie suit.
to a degree. But they call them within their native tongue the Puifui.
I like the kind
Not
of
every time.
He pulls back the hood of his Puifui. And he looks at you all a little wide-eyed, and you can tell he's definitely still got the shakes. Did we actually see that? Was that a dragon?
Yup.
That it was.
First it was a dragon. That was one hell of a lady.
I thought they were only legends.
As I'm sure most of the world did.
We have to report this back to Derek right away. There is
Yes.
no... We came out here to fight the dragon army, or at least to find out what they're doing. We were not prepared to fight a dragon.
You find the dragon army.
I thought they took the name to sound scary. I didn't think they actually had dragons.
By the way, Druvol, did you find anything? As you pretended to be one of theirs.
Oh yeah.
I'm standing behind it with my axe raised. Oh, pretended.
Slate slowly creeping up behind me, like ready to strike. Oh, yep. Found some papers, some notes, and a dragon egg.
Excuse me. Could you
One sec.
repeat what you just said?
You're sure it's a dragon?
You,
I was gonna say, how do
see-
you know it's a dragon egg?
You see me just disappear, then come back.
I mean, how would any of you know what a dragon egg looks like?
Does it look like an egg?
I mean, it does look like an egg.
And he is the one that knows they were talking about an egg.
That is true.
And I was just like, and dragon that we just saw was coming to get it. But
And
I
you're
have
sure
different.
that she was the one coming to get an egg.
Well, she was speaking. Everybody in the basically around could hear her talk, like her say her name, right? Because I think
Yeah.
I was close enough. I think. Like, yep.
Well, I
That was
mean,
her.
above all else, definitely Matthias knows what her name is.
It's like,
And I believe you were overheard the conversation,
yep. Akira.
Akavieri.
Akvieri.
was coming.
Akvieri.
Yeah.
Akvieri.
So she said who she was, and he overheard that Akavieri was coming to get the egg. He didn't at the time know that Akavieri was a dragon.
No, I did not. But, you know,
We may
They were
have
coming to get
incurred
you.
her wrath even worse now.
oh, just wait till after breakfast. I chuckle a little.
I'm just staring at him in an annoyed face that he would actually suggest
That's a big egg. That's a
scrambling
lot
a
of
dragon
omelet.
egg.
As you're all talking, Kenna would raise her hand up and say, "Well, if you don't mind me saying, I think that we should all head back to my place, or at least where I live. It's probably the safest place that we can go right now. I don't think the Dragon Army knows where it is."
Put the egg back.
Yes, I would agree. Let us regroup and collect our spirits.
She points to the southwest. "I live over in a small, I guess you could call it town, called Hearts Hollow. You can get some basic supplies there, and, have an actual bed to sleep on for a little bit, if nothing else."
Did your scout actually introduce himself?
The scout...
I don't think he did.
Or
He
did he
has.
just ask if we had seen
Oh,
him?
no, he has not. He would tell you, I'm Scout Sergeant Larks. And that big oaf over there is Barg. Some people think he's got ogre blood. Maybe kinda like him, and he points at Karnax.
I've heard that once or twice.
But, Larks, could you show me the position of our army at the last you knew?
And he would tell you that, updating your map, the army is currently here.
Tyler, you're
That's
the only
what's-
one that knows about the excavation site, right?
Yeah.
So I guess with asking you to let you find
Yeah.
out, you probably...
That thing, I found these papers, and, got the egg. I figured the egg was like a big thing.
Well, it sounds like the majority of the dragon army must be at the Sunward Fortress. At least a good portion of it, since they're excavated. We'll need to get in contact with Derek as soon as possible and get the army heading that direction.
We're in range.
Are we? 42 miles out, Tyler.
Just out of range.
How much was
30.
30? Oh.
But yes, I believe we shall head to Kenna's home and regroup.
Well, the way I see it, you go there, find out any information that we can get that'll help us. We'll report back to the army. Let Dart know the bad news.
Yes. It's definitely turning into more than we could have thought.
Oh.
He starts turning away and leading the scouts off. Try not to get caught again.
I didn't.
I got out quite
no
easily.
more night cleavage.
They begin heading off, disappearing, many of them using their... Most of them have some kind of camouflage type equipment, but only Larks has a Pwifui.
If only I wasn't weakened in this way. Then perhaps I would say it was good news. I enjoy challenge.
Oh, Pwafui is what it's called.
A waffly?
Pwafui.
It went from a toddler to now an infant. Alright, to Kenneth. I need a nightcap and a nap.
Alright. Oh, that's the Drow one. Never mind. What is the... the Kagonesi not have a special name for theirs?
That's cool.
It is.
I didn't know that it was the drow one that has its own special name.
Yeah, it's just a forest shroud.
It is just called the Forest Shroud. That's lame. It's specifically drow. Aw. I'm still calling
it's
it
just
that.
cloak of Elvenkind, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Don't give one of those to Krot.
But anyway, with Kenna leading you, you should be able to get there in about 2 days. Because she knows the way.
Sounds good.
You'll need to get your long rest tonight. And then it'll be 2 more days to get there. So, nothing happens during those 2 days, I will state.
Do we still have our temporary hit points?
Yep. Nothing has happened to help you.
Ask her about that, since we feel weaker after our fight with that. If her village might have a way of restoring that.
Well, you can talk to Nezra. She's the leader of our village. She probably knows. If anyone could figure it out, she would.
Excellent.
But eventually, she leads you into an area that is heavily cratered, for lack of a better term. A plateau with large, just craters all through it. And eventually she leads you to an odd crater that's kind of got a spiral formation, and there's an entire town built into it.
Cool.
Well, this is one hell of a cool place.
Colorful.
Welcome to Heart's Hollow.
Ominous name.
I don't see a heart.
And
Shaped like a heart.
I believe we'll call it there, because that is a good place to start.